Hello everyone, this is Asma Khalid from CyberPanel, and in today's video we will be talking about the find command within the Linux system. Now this is one of the most important commands to work with. This is basically used to find and locate multiple files and directory within a file system. Now what you do is you give out a specific condition, a specific you can say moderation with the find command, and using those conditions find command will locate your files and your directories and present it to you. So in this video we will be talking about multiple types of find command, all the generic types of find commands, and we're going to give you a little demonstration of how you can enter them and how it will work. So without further ado, let's just jump straight to the video. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the different types of find command one by one. Number one is to find files by name. Now for that we need to give the find command with type f name functions.php. Now what will happen is I'm trying to find type f means file. If it's d, that would mean directory, so on. Name of the file is functions.php. Now once I click enter, all the files where the name is functions.php will appear over here. Now this is how you can find your files by name. If you want case sensitivity to appear for the name, just write iname instead of name over here. Now that's the first kind. The second one is to find file by extension. It's exactly the same thing, except for the fact that we will mention our extension within quotation mark and within asterisk. So if I say find type f name where the extension is .php, asterisk.php, and click enter, all the files with the extension of .php will appear over here. In the same way, if I'm trying to find files where the extension is not PHP, so all the files except for the files where the extension is .php, I want all of those files. So what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to write find type f again where the name is not PHP. It's super simple. So all the files where the extension is not .php, they're going to appear over here. So that's the second one, which is to find files by extension. Now the third one is to find files by type. Now there are a lot of types. For example, we just discussed that F type means file, then D types will mean directory, L type means symbolic link. So in the same way, we need to find files by type. Now how to do that? For example, now let's check out within a directory or a path. Public underscore HTML WP admin type D. Now what I want is I want to find within this path all of my directories. So these are all the directories that are present within this path. So it's super simple. In the same way, you can enter type D, type F, and so on. All the kind of files that are mentioned basically in the document, whose link will also be present within the description of this video. Okay, so the fourth type is to find files by size. Now, for example, I want to find all the files where the size is greater than 1 MB or less than 1 MB. I can do all kind of variations for that. So let's go through all three variations. So I want to find all files. Now that dot means all files. Type F where the size, now this is important, you have to mention size is Now minus means less than, plus will mean greater than, minus 1 M, and M will mean megabyte. So these are all the files that are less than 1 MB. In the same way, I can do find dot type F size plus 1 MB. Now get ready, this is going to be a really long list. Same way, we can find files within, you can say, a range. For example, I want to find files that are greater than 1 MB but they are less than 3 MB. How to find those? Find all files, type F will mean files, minus size plus 1 MB and minus size 3 MB. Now these were the files which were less than 1 MB, these were the files which were greater than 1 MB, and all of these are the files which are within the range size of 1 and 3 MB. Now this is how you can find files by size. Now let's go through this, that find all, the dot will mean all files. Find files, type F, size 1M minus size 3M. So that is a range that we're giving. Okay, so the next type is to find files by modification date. For example, I am finding find all files minus M time plus 30. Now any modifications that happened after 30 days, before 30 days, nothing is over here. But if I write find, since my file was not created that long ago, so that is why nothing is showing. But if I write M time plus 30, minus 30 instead of plus 30, so after that any modification I want over here. So these are all the files where modifications were done within the period of 30 days. Now before 30 there was no file showing, since my application was not created then. But now all of it is created, and these are all the files where modifications were made. So this is how you can find files by modification. Again, you can also make a range for this. Plus means greater than, minus means less than. You can have a range for this too. The next one is to find files by permission. Now there might be a multiple kind of permissions over there. We're going to check out if what kind of files have certain permission. For example, find all files, or maybe let's check out within a path this time. HTML, WP, admin, CSS, perm. Now this minus perm will means permission, and permission, the 444 permission. So all of these are the files where the permission was given. So this is important if you want to check out whether certain files, where the certain permissions have been given to files. So only those files will be shown over here. Now the last one is to find by user. Now by you can use it with user, or you can use it with grouped as well. For example, find all files with user test C7963. Now 7963 is basically the name of my application. You can also write a path over here too. Now I want to find all files by user. This is my username basically. And you can also find put in your path instead of full stop. So but right now I'm putting full stop, so that means that I want to find all the files by user. This is the username. Now once I click enter, all of my files basically will be given to me. instead of minus user, I can also write group and then enter my group name. So these were all the type of find commands that you can have within Linux. Of course, there are many more kind of different types of find commands, but these were the most generic ones. These were the most absolute one. The other kinds are just variations of these types. So that's it for today. If you still have any questions, just drop a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe CyberPanel.